Hello. Welcome to the Consistently Rolling Show. I am your girl, Consistent.
Hey, what's up? And Lil's in the house or in the truck or on the road, however you want to say it. But I'm here.
Long as you're here, that's all that matters. Remember, you guys, that you can always comment and join in on the conversation. I called this meeting because I have a little bit of stuff to get off my chest. And Lil, before we get to that, what's been going on out there, up there, out there, wherever?
In the world, it's crazy as always. People losing their minds, people getting minds, a lot of people starting to wake up though. I have noticed a lot of more positive and energy people are waking up and starting to recognize what's going on in the world. A lot of conspiracy things still going on, but you know, they're supposed to have this big meeting on the 11th of Congress, explaining about UFOs and give us their information on it, which we all know it would be like either a lie or a tease. They did this once before, so.
Wow. According to how everybody is waking up, they got to tell us something. I think it was you who sent me this week, or I sent you this week, a video of a man who absolutely was watching the cameras live and posted it. So, how much
Oh,
more can they hide?
hey, right, fleet of UFOs coming in the screen. I saw that, and that was amazing. I didn't really hop into it because I wanted to do a little bit more research on that, like who he is, and what was he doing, and so forth and so forth, and of course, go through the comments. That's where you get all your information from the comments. So there's always somebody in your comment box a lot smarter than you are.
Yeah, that's true. But I will say this though, right? So shouts out to Mr. MBB333. For those who are unaware of who he is a sky watcher. Please go look him up on YouTube. So shouts out to Mr. MBB3. So 33, sorry. So we know for sure that there are things being seen because he is posting a lot of abnormalcies lately too. He just posted something about something flying in and out of the Antarctica.
That's right. That's right. It might have been Jeezy. Might have been
It's
Jeezy.
cool.
Our boy Jeezy. Our boy Jeezy. He might
What's
have come
that?
in and out of hard. Jesus,
Oh my
come on,
God.
come on, come back. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know. No.
I'm gonna invite him onto the show when he comes back. Have him
Mm-mm.
talk to us a little bit. That's what's going on.
Mm-mm.
We gonna
Okay.
call that show the Milk and Honey Show. So what's that?
Yes. Okay, so we starting off like that. No. Oh, he also
Uh
was
huh.
talking about the what is it called? The human radiance. That's what it's called, correct?
The human. Huh? What?
The human the earth. The noise that the earth makes. The human what is it called?
Oh, the human resident. Yes.
Thank you, resident. That has been spiking up a lot lately too and getting stronger at the same time as well.
Yes.
So there's been a lot of UFO sightings. Just remember, you guys, UFOs are just unidentified. It could be us that's doing this. Doesn't mean that it's aliens, which is still us, that's doing these things.
Right.
So don't be, oh my gosh, they're talking space and crazy. Also, I don't know if you saw,
Mm-hmm.
but I do want to talk about this. Do you know about the rapper Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick. Oh, with the whole thing he's doing on his video now and stuff like that.
Yes. So Kendrick
Yeah.
Lamar is one of the rare rappers. Well, not rare. There are a lot out there, but they're just not as known.
Yeah.
That is very inspirational and talks about positive things. So he
Right.
has a video that came out that showed O.J. Simpson, Will Smith, Nipsey Hustle, and I think it was a couple other people. I can't remember. Oh, Kanye West and some other people. But the thing that caught me was when he not only had the face that they put on him as Nipsey Hussle, it kind of seemed like he channeled Nipsey Hussle in one of those lyrics that he wrote when he was talking to his friend about teaching his kids how to carry on these uplifting of each other. Did you pay attention to that?
So one or two things about that.
Okay.
Either they're using very high technology, facial recognition, like you can imprint anybody on the internet now. Their voice, the way they talk, everything. And that's why I got out of the video. That it's more of just showing how to use the technology. Because you know they're all trying to do this whole thing where we're trying to fuse this into robots anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And or another thing could be was that it's just another ritual. You know, they doing rituals all the time.
But at the same time, he did channel Kobe Bryant and all those too, but he had a message behind what he did. That's the what took the cake for me. It wasn't just okay, I'm gonna show y'all what technology is doing and what we doing. I also want your subconscious to hear what it is that need to be heard.
Okay.
No? Nothing else?
No.
Okay.
No.
Now, well, we got other distractions here going on when we talk about Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. Did you see that?
No. What's up with Chappelle and Rock?
Dave Chappelle got mauled by somebody.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
They went the next day, or he went the next day to Los Angeles impromptu comedy show. I think we went past there last year. And he did a set, and he was saying something. Chris Rock was there. He said, "At least you got, slapped by somebody who was famous." And Chris Rock said, "Well, I got smacked by the, rapper that doesn't even cuss, or the most corniest rapper." But that's not my problem. My problem is, what are these distractions that they keep giving us?
You said why?
Yeah, like what's the point?
Oh well, to direct this to the opposite direction. Hold on one second.
The opposite direction of what, though?
Well, I'm figuring that direct this to the opposite. They're trying to keep us away from the narrative, which would be whatever else is going on out there, like they've been doing for years.
Like they've been doing for years. I know.
Yep.
Okay, so we got on here, you guys, because I see we need to roll along a little bit. I really wanted to talk about this anti-abortion that they got going on. They don't, nobody or the politicians are trying to ban abortions. And me and Lil was having a debate about it, which we saw different perspectives about it because I had a conversation last night with some of my coworkers. So shout out to you guys because you guys inspired this conversation. I do recall, at least in the 90s, that they were pro-abortion. And now I'm trying to figure out why these people or these politicians are anti-abortionists. What do you think about that?
Oh, well, okay. Again, it's. I don't think it should be up to these politicians anyway. It should be up to the people. We the people shouldn't be making these decisions and on what we all think, and bring them on ourselves. But of course, there's a power struggle between the people and the government, and of course, the government's going to be wishy-washy anyway. They're going to try to create some type of narrative to get us all going up. So, I mean, I'm kind of half and half on the whole thing anyway. Conception, responsibility for conception, responsibility for another human body life start at conception. We all know when you get big with your partner or whatever the case may be, that there's always a probability you get pregnant. So you take steps then. But people make mistakes or something happen and get us formed. What do? You abort the baby. If you don't want it, you can't financially support it. You're not ready mentally. You're terminally ill. Different things and stuff like that. So I think that the thought or the choice when it comes to abortion should remain with the people unless the person is unable to make a sound mind choice for oneself, and then the system should kick in, whether say yay or nay, depending on the individuals and everything like that. Because you can sit here with many scenarios on abortion on why we should keep it or why we should get rid of it or make it illegal. I witnessed or watched one of the lectures that they had, and it, like, again, I'm still half and half. They they going on explaining, that whatever 13-year-old girl was has been raped or molested, and she ended up carrying the rapist's fetus. Do we allow this little 13-year-old girl to get an abortion? So, because she's already traumatized and torn mentally for being raped in the first place, and you mean tell me we're going to force her to carry this baby through the whole term? Or do we abort the baby? Yeah, it won't get rid of her pain and something that she went through the rape and the long-term effects of rape, but will it be even more harder to raise a child knowing it comes from that? And then, of course, there's options. She can give up the baby for adoption, but we're talking about a child. We're talking about a kid. We're talking about someone who's, who can't make sound choices at that age, or else they have jobs and homes of their own. So,
I am a woman, so I agree. I feel like my body, my decision. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is for me, growing up in those earlier ages and how they were all for abortions and birth control and go to the clinic, it's here, it's free. It's just like, why are we having this debate or even saying, oh no, we're just banning it completely?
Yeah, they want to make it illegal, like completely illegal, like you just can't get it done no matter who it is. You could be 9 years old and have a baby, like, oh, sorry, just gotta have it. I don't know. I think the people that, for me, the problem doesn't lie in whether we should or should. For me, the problem lies in whether the people make the choice and the power, not our government. It's bad enough that our government tells us how to raise our children, what we eat, when should we sleep. Our government tells us how to breathe and drink. Mm-hmm. Like, when is the people going to take back the power and we make our own decisions? I just think, they have these tests. I remember a few years ago, they came out with a test where you can test to see if your baby come out with any type of birth defect. Heart is irreversible birth defects, heart disease, abnormalities, deformations, stuff like that, Down syndrome, and you can choose to abort the baby then. So, so it won't come to term. And right about that age, the babies, you were like what? Anywhere between 15 to 20 weeks when they can do that?
I mean, I do, yeah, but okay. I mean, I feel as with that, like, again, it's your body, your choice. I mean,
I agree.
I was going somewhere, like, your body, your choice. So that's basically what it is. But the thing about it is I'm trying to get into, if we just had, maybe we're not having enough people coming in because the pandemic killed these so-called billions of people. I mean, right. I just want to know, like, why are we even having this type of discussion in the first place? When, just like I said, in the 90s, it was absolutely abortions. Now we're gonna keep these souls coming back to here. Like, what's going on?
What's the conspiracy behind all of it?
That's the question. What is the conspiracy
behind it? Because, I mean, if you want to break it down, and if you want to break it down in culture, okay, and culture-wise, meaning Hispanics, Mexican Hispanics, anybody in the Hispanic community, Puerto Rican community, whatever like that, whites, blacks, Indians, just like that. I don't know the numbers off top. No numbers. No, like, I researched the numbers, but off the top of my head, I would assume that there are more black communities aborting than there are any other communities that live in the United States, if I'm not mistaken. But because of course, in the target cities, you have your liquor stores, your tobacco stores, your abortion clinics right next to each other. They give anybody no choice. I mean, I clearly walk to Pennsylvania Avenue in North and see liquor store, food spot, tobacco spot, a library, and then now there's a church. So they got it all in one. where in other communities you don't see that. You don't see that. You don't have those free options and everything. I had a friend a long time ago. He was Caucasian, and we both applied for our GEDs. And at the GED Center there on North Avenue, it used to be the old Calvert, but it's the new education building. Applied for our GEDs. It was many years ago, and when we applied for our GEDs, I got mine for free. No, it was for free for me, but for him it was like $3,000. Why?
Mm.
Why is that? Why is that? Why I got it for free and be like because I'm assumed to be a minority and therefore I'm a part of the system and you won't give it for free, meaning the taxpayer's going to pay my education, but for him he had to pay it out of pocket, meaning that he's not the minority. Just by meeting us and submitting the applications and everything. So
I'm going to give you a little bit of the statistic because I'm reading it now, right? So the most recent CDC report on abortions in the United States indicates that in 2016, non-Hispanic Black abortion rates, which were 1,000% women aged between 15 and 44, is 25.1. So now, and it has went down that was in 16. The rate is now, it went from 33% to 29%, but excuse me, I'm sorry. However, the Black rate declined 29%, right? But then it says that the white race declined 33%.
Decline.
Yes, okay. From the 6.6% that they had before,
right?
And Black 3.8%.
Huh.
But we are trying to figure out what the conspiracy of this is, and the 30% of who and what is the question.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's good that if it declined. More people would be more responsible, bodies and their actions. Okay, cool. I can deal with that. But I guess your question is, why they I don't know if why they doing it now,
when absolutely 20, 30 years ago they was all for it.
Right, exactly. I don't know. It's something else. I know one thing: we're not gonna get the exact truth. That's for sure. Because they have their reasonings on what they're doing, and they're not going to share it with us.
In the meantime, COVID cases is supposed to be spiking.
Oh, really? I thought we were done with Mr. COVID.
You thought so? No. Mr. COVID is coming back. Yeah. It's supposed to be spiking again. So my question, do you think that we're going to have another shutdown?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, we know China's already locked down. Them poor people over there. I feel so bad for them. But whether we're going to go through it again, I can see it happening.
I don't think so. We don't even have. We supposed to be supposedly in debt. Everything in the United States is going through the roof with inflation, but yet stocks are going down. And we got a president that's stating like, "Hey, we're about to give some money to another country and we don't even have money for ourselves."
Really?
Yeah, we're in debt, and we're giving Ukraine money.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And then another thing is so many places that's hard. People not working in the first place, or if they are, I don't know where they at.
Right. See, the world we live in today, I tell you.
I just want people to open their eyes and their ears and think like, why are we having such distractions? Why y'all telling us we don't have any money but we absolutely giving it away to other people. I know we got a printing press, but money's supposed to value something. So if we in debt,
Right.
how can we give it to anybody else? Why is it that you guys are anti-abortions now, but when you thought that, and I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put it out there to just so I can just get free of my conscience. When you
Mhm.
thought that there was a minority that was becoming overpopulated in the 90s, and you were so pro-abortion then, and
Right.
now you're anti-abortion now. Like, these is things that we definitely need to ask ourselves. Why do we care about Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock getting hit, and it's making such a big deal that it's messing up other people's careers? Like,
Right.
what is it about the Kendrick Lamar video that not only is he trying to tell us, but technology is trying to show us? Like, we need to really open up our eyes and think about these things.
Right.
What's going on that y'all deciding that y'all want to tell us about these UFOs that we already knew about but wasn't real? But we got TV shows and movies that's telling us about different things. That's just fiction, though.
Exactly. We all know our boy's coming back. I ain't get off of it. But I'm
You
telling
think
you,
so?
it's huh?
Who you talking? Oh, you talking about Jesus? He
Yeah,
is.
Jesus. Jesus. I know. Come right back. God damn.
Yeah.
It's
Wait.
it's crazy.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
then this is another
uh-huh.
thing that's like tripping me out. We got these people who, no matter how we may believe God gave us the choice of free will, that's well and fine. But we
Right.
got people who really are trying to help us understand or decipher through some history or try to figure out who we are, because we got the Bible. We kind of know who God is. We know who Jesus is, but we don't know who we are. So we got people telling us who we are as a whole, as a human race. You get what I'm saying? And they're
Yeah.
they're getting, you know what I'm saying? They're getting knocked off and um getting the information that they want to put out there not coming to fruition. Like, we definitely need to pay attention. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah. Yeah. And when it comes to who we are, I think that the reason why we don't know who we are because we were taught to
Who we-
know others, to know Jesus, to know God, to know the heavens, to know this, to know that. But none of the churches says, look within, know yourself, know deep inside, find yourself. They always told us in church, go to God and God will tell you who you are. No, I want to find myself, because that doesn't serve no purpose, not to me anyway. And what God anyway? Now, what are we talking about?
that's another cast for another day.
Yeah,
It's just today. I just want to kind of open the eyes and the ears of people. We sitting here and we watching the news, and we can tell each other about all the things that's going on in the news. People getting shot. This going on. We in debt. The president giving money away. We got what people would call conscious people. They getting taken away for information that they're trying to tell us. We got TikTok giving us other stuff, and it's like, what's the point?
right.
What's the
Well,
purpose?
this one you just told me someone I heard you said someone was arrested. Who was that individual?
His name is Rashad Jamal.
Rashad Jamal.
Rashad,
That's
Jam-
it.
Rashad Jamal is an upcoming.
Did you know
hmm,
why was it charged? Did they have that publicized yet?
So he's been talking about it for months now. They had some Trump charge of him kidnapping his son. That's how it started. That was the first one.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
Back. Then the next charge was he supposedly molested, I guess, what you would call his stepdaughter. Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, but he's been talking about it for almost a year now. Not only that, though, he was on Fox News in another state from a boy who killed his mother. And so the authorities is saying, or let's say the counselor psychologist is saying, that this boy just had a mental snap in his head and he killed his mom with a samurai sword. No, though. The story is that they have gone out, that the dad says, well, my son has been learning comedic science. He's been out there grounding and sun gazing, and he's listening to people like Rashard Jamal. So that's why he feels like his son got in his brain to kill his mother.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
So
And
on
so
one
this,
end, they started with one thing, and that's
right,
been going on for months. And so now, if you are paying attention to this man, let me put him on the news where there's the fear monger being fed, so that you can kind of stay away from that.
right. That's what gets me right there. It's like an attack.
Why?
Mm-mm. Keep away the information, the truth. That is crazy. But you know how it is when people are awake and they start putting information. You know that of course the evil ones are going to come.
But I don't get it, because you got the laws of the universe, where it actually tells you that, just like the law of the commandment, thou shalt not lie. That's one of the
Mhm.
commandments. Or
Right.
I will not lie. Whatever, however you want to put it. So they tell you the truth. It's like, it's like this. I go in the kitchen and say, I'm making chicken. I don't know how I'm making chicken. I can cook, I can fry it, I can broil it, I can roast
Right.
it, bake it, gotta add some seasonings to it, make it taste good. It's gotta smell good. So now it's gotta be presentable. So now I got this presentable, smell good, seasoned, taste good chicken. You know what I'm saying? But how did the
Right.
chickens taste when it first started?
Right.
It's like
All right.
yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's a lot for me. It is. It's becoming too much for me.
Right.
When you got
Right.
stuff like the sky, like it's just too much. It's too much. And
Oh,
I mean, it's too much.
so
Too many.
now
Mm-hmm.
you have to. I'm going to start paying more attention to what's going on around us and see what else we can dig into because me, I've been kind of out of it because I've been working a lot lately here. Being a slave, being a good slave, and
That's not cool. And that's another thing. Have you felt the energy of not wanting to do this crap anymore?
oh my god, uh, not
It's
wanting to
like
do
more
anything.
stronger than it's ever been. It's like we always knew we got to work. You know what I'm saying? But
Right,
it's this craving, and I'm gonna say this year more than even the pandemic or whatever the case may be. After the pandemic, everybody wanted to work, but it's like, why? When I could be doing other things, why am I
exactly.
paying for stuff that's supposed to be free? Like, we paying for
Yeah,
water. We paying for
right.
light. We paying to
Air.
breathe. We paying for time. Do you know we paying for time? Time is money. Like, we
That's
paying
right.
for time.
That's
Why are we
right. It
doing
is
this?
something else.
Mm.
And for some people, doing what we're doing is an addiction. It's an addiction. I talked about that briefly with my daughter. She's like, people are afraid to die, blah blah blah. And I'm like, because and I explained to her like, well, life is an addiction. You know, when you go out and buy your car, you get addicted to your car. You make sure you take care of your car. Everything's an addiction. Your house, you're addicted to your house. Where you go out every day? Home. You can sleep on the bench if you want to, but you got to sleep in your house, right? It's where you're comfortable at. You're
Of course.
addicted to that.
Of
You're
course.
addicted to that type of feeling and everything. You're addicted to life. And two things about death that makes us fear of death. One is the unknowing, what's going to happen. We don't know. Speculate, we don't know. And two, we have to leave everything we worked so hard behind. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine
And
that?
that's the thing. We working so hard. Like, we
Yeah.
gotta pay to come in here. We gotta pay to die. And in between, we gotta pay to live.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how screwed up life is, and I'm not gonna say no names, but there's a young lady who had a stillborn baby, right? And she had a funeral for it and everything and stuff. I know her very very well, very close to her. She had a stillborn baby, and she had a funeral for it. Gave it a name. In the hospital, they handed her a birth certificate and a death certificate. I
And
think
she
that was
ain't
a
pay
little bit
for
too.
it.
I think there's a. I mean, I know we need documents. They're trying to water it down, but I think they destroyed her even more when they handed her a birth certificate and they death certificate all at once. Like, come on, like this is unreal. That bothers me just thinking about it. It's like, what are
That's
we,
crazy.
just cattle? You know, like, come on, it's a human being.
But that's
They could
you
just,
know what's even more crazy about that? Them
uh
was her receipts.
yeah,
That's the craziest part about
it
it.
was it was proof
They
of
have
birth
receipts.
and a receipt. Yep, yep, that's it.
And gotta
Thank you
you
for
and
your
you and
service.
you gotta pay for that. Like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yes,
Excuse my French, but I'm gonna say it. Fuck my emotions.
yeah, you got to pay for that. We got to work hard to get insurance policies and everything to pay for our own funerals.
Pay to die. Yeah, to pay to die. I just said we pay to come in here, we pay to leave, and in between we paying for life.
Yeah, everything on the earth, on a planet that's supposed to be plentiful and free for us. Plenty of water. 73% of Earth is water. Plenty of water. Plenty of vegetations. Plenty of animals. If you're a meat eater, plenty of animals. But why we pay for all this? Overpopulation. Come on. Do
Question
you
is
really?
who we paying? It
Right.
can't be no overpopulation because now y'all talking about we doing away with abortions.
Right.
So it can't be overpopulated at this point.
There will never be enough humans to overpopulate the earth. There's
I
land
mean, I
mass.
know that.
There's land
I'm just
mass in the
saying.
United States that people don't even go. That's nothing. That can house 4 or 5 billion people easily. Easily.
Listen, I know this. I'm just trying to get to the point where we all just kind of open up our eyes and our ears to what's going on around here. Like I
Yeah.
said, we can't say we're overpopulated if you're banning abortions. We're not overpopulated.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Or maybe they're just trying to prepare us for going to another planet. Just saying.
Another planet. It's
Our boy
inhabitable.
Elon.
Isn't that what they tell us?
Right.
It's inhabitable. That's what they told us.
Right. Oh,
That's the
that's
point. Like this is the point. Wake. You ain't even gotta wake up. Just go look. Like I'm gonna tell you what you do. That's what you do.
right.
Unfuck yourself. Like that's what you do. Like pay attention to what they telling you that's dead in our faces. Like I can't say this enough. I can't say this enough. We got too many distractions. Too many, too many, too many, too many, too many, too many, too many. Like they
That's right.
say, when I grew up, I don't know if how it was when you grew up. I was taught that I was in this world, but not of this world. Never understood what that meant till now. And while we got what they so called
Right.
UFOs coming into play, it's like okay, well, when is Jesus coming back? Because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. This is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh man.
It's just like everything is crumbling.
Yes, sir.
Every truth is being told. Like everything is crumbling. It's crazy.
But you know what? At the end, no matter what happens, we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, we always are. But I think people are just tired of being slaves at this point.
Yep. That's right.
I'm pretty sure that people are tired of being told what to think, what to
Right.
feel, how to say. Like really. That is what the point of those women out there protesting. Like, you're not gonna tell me what to do with my body, especially Like if you want to go, let's go all the way to, especially when the Bible already told me you're going to hurt when you have babies and you're going to bleed.
Hmm. That's right. But
Excuse
yeah,
me, so
yeah.
what to do with my body? Like you said, now we we can go back to the 13-year-old girl who sat there and did have a kid. Do you think that their mental capacity is strong enough to even have kids if that was her choice or not her choice?
Right. Right. Exactly.
But we're not adults to win. And you're saying no, we absolutely doing away with it. That's
But,
like that's just
mhm.
like the pedophiles who are filing right now saying that they are just that way. They can't help but to like little kids. That's just like saying that.
Jeez.
Think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Me reach for my side. My side hit right just now when you said that.
I'm just saying. It's not,
I'm reaching for my hip right now. You said that. It
I'm
just
just
made me so
saying though.
let me
Think,
let me.
I mean, is it not saying the same thing? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
honey.
Right. I know. All right.
I don't
There we
know.
have it.
Yeah, I just had that little bit to say. I just wanted to get that off my chest a little bit because I just feel like it's becoming too much.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna
tired of
get my
seeing
head
it.
back in the game. I'm gonna try to get my head back in the game. I don't know what's up with the
Please,
universe, but and come with some new content and see what we can come up with. I'm pretty sure there's a lot going on I've been
of
missing.
course, yes. Mr. What's his name? Word was talking about the dragons, the same dragons that is in Revelation. So yeah, you got a lot of catching up to do. We
Oh
got
yeah.
the people and all over the world absolutely professing that they hearing trumpets. Trumpets is absolutely listed in Revelation. You gotta get your head back in the game, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
got some
know.
things.
I'm think I'm in the process of a what do we say? Download, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and
Must
everything,
be
and
a strong one because this it must be a strong one.
cause yeah, it's been years, but I've been feeling like this. But then again, I've been into this for over 30 years now, so it's it's part of my family, and yeah, it's something else.
Yeah. It's okay. The next time we come here, we absolutely gonna do a Bible study though.
Yeah, and
I
right
don't
now
know.
I'm working. I don't really got my head in the game right now because I'm out here working because I'm
Yeah.
moving this truck around big
I
giant
just
big
wanted to get some
tree.
stuff off my chest. I just want to bring all those perspectives like I did into one solid ball. You know what I'm saying? Let these
Right,
people hear a little bit that's going on. Just make you aware of, even though you watching the news, pay attention to the things that they not saying.
right,
That's all
right.
I'm saying. We're going to try to come not this Sunday, but hopefully next Sunday.
Hmm.
And Lil, we'll be able to do something because I'll be off and you'll be off and we'll be
Yeah.
able to relax and that'll give us a couple weeks to, you know, get into some more learning. So, people, we're gonna call this a day. Like I said, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I just felt some kind of way, and I asked Lil, could he jump on with me? Um, then, like I said, the next time we do talk, it will be a more in depth of a Bible study or maybe even history.
Yes.
And Lil, how would you like to close? End it on a high note because I'm feeling a whole different way.
A high note. Let's try to
Yeah,
scream right now. I don't know.
no, end on a light
On a,
note.
on a more positive note, I guess. I guess is that what you're trying to say? Something
Yeah,
more on a positive note.
yeah, that part.
Ah, I don't have none. I'm too negative to have that right now. You know.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. So you guys, if anything, if you don't do anything, watch, be aware, prepare. You can like, comment,
The eyes in the
subscribe
sky.
to us.
You, you
There's
have any
so many
topic they
ways to
want to
get in
talk
contact
about?
with us.
Research. That's right.
Huh?
If they have any
So what?
topic they want us to talk about research, please, submit your questions or your topic. We can work on that.
Definitely. And like we shouted out Rashad Jamal. If you want to learn more of what his content and what he talk about, he is over there on YouTube. So is Mr. MBB333, who is the Sky Watcher. He'll let you know everything that's going on in the earth, on the earth, outside of earth. And don't forget also that Mr. What's his name? Woodward TV. He talks about a lot of different things as well. Those are the three that I'm gonna shout out this week. Next time we'll shout out some more. Again, thank you, family, for listening to me rant and get some stuff off my chest. Those that are eyes are open will see, and ears that are able to hear will hear. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you again another time, family. Bye
That's
bye.
right. Alrighty, see ya.
See you later. Bye bye.